The biggest question facing moving company owners right now about using AI dialers to make phone calls is simple. Is it legal? Our company focuses a lot on AI voice, and for us it's essential to make sure that we're in compliance with all current regulations in the countries that we're operating. Specifically today, we're looking at using AI dialers in the United States as of 2025. And this isn't just about efficiency, it's about protecting your moving company from massive fines. My name is Daria Peretto. I'm a co-founder of Boosted Movers, and we build AI voice agents specifically for moving companies. Our agents answer missed calls, call new web leads in under a minute, log everything into your CRM, and never get tired of forget to follow up. So, I spent a lot of time in the trenches with moving company owners who wants the upside of AI without getting nagged by TCPA fines or compliance issue. So, if you're interested in learning more about how you can use voice AI in your moving business right now, you can click the link below and book a call with me. I'm always happy to walk you through what's possible and how to implement this in a way that is both compliant and profitable for your operation. So, let's dive into the core regulations that impact how you handle moving leads and people requesting quotes. On February 8, 2024, the FCC basically nagged AI cold calling. They updated their TCPA and officially labeled AI dialers as robocalls and artificial voices, which makes them illegal for cold calling consumers. So here's what that means if you own a moving company. No consent, no AI cold calls. You cannot use an AI dialer to cold calls shippers, leads, or quote request unless they've given you a prior express written consent, specifically agreeing to receive calls from AI systems. So if you're not 100% sure you have that consent, just don't call. Well, we think it's fine. It's not a strategy. If it's not clear documented, it doesn't exist. So when you do get consent, treat it like a legal gold. Save the form, the checkbox, language, timestamp, IPs, everything. Your goal is simple. If anyone questions you, you can prove that the customer asked for AI call. On the top of consent, the basic cold calling rules still apply. First, only call between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. local time, and scrub against the do not call registry before you dial. Identify yourself fast. In the first 30 seconds, your AI must clearly state who it is, your company name, and why it's calling. So now the important distinction. There's the rules apply to consumers and their personal residential numbers. Business to business is different. So calling a storage facility, broker, or some other partner is still allowed because those businesses publicly list their numbers and they are treated differently under the law. So the real question becomes, when is it legal and smart to use AI dialers in your moving company? And anytime you're working with warm traffic that has given prior consent, that's where AI can safely exploit your follow-up and your customer experience and your revenue. So in the next part, we will walk through specific TCPA compliant use cases where AI dialers are not only legal, but a massive advantage for your moving operations. One of the best and easiest use case for AI voice agent is to set them up for inbound calls that would otherwise go straight to your voicemail. Just picture this. Your dispatcher is busy coordinating two crews, or maybe you out supervising a complex long-distance move. Missing a call from a hot moving lead, it's like losing booked job. So the solution is using an AI voice agent to replace your voicemail. When you are too busy, instead of a missed call going to a voicemail, it gets rerouted to your voice agent. So you can customize the voice agent with knowledge base, so it's equipped to answer general questions about your services. You can also program it to ask qualifying questions. For movers, this might look like, hey, are you looking to move a full house or just a small apartment? What is your preferred moving dates? Or like, have you completed your inventory list? And based on how they respond, and if the shippers is qualified, meaning they have the firm moving date and clear service need, their voice agent will book an appointment with them directly to your calendar for an estimate. So using AI voice agent as a replacement for your voicemail is 100% compliant and can boost your revenue. In clients acquisition for moving industry, speed to lead is the name of the game. So imagine a new potential shipper comes to your website 7:30 p.m. and fills out the form requesting a quote for crosstown move. Your sales team works 8 to 5 p.m. So typically, the human won't be able to get to this lead until the next morning. By then, they've been requested quotes from 5 other companies. So here's the compliant fix. You clearly embed a consent declaration into your web form. So when the new prospect fills out your form on the website, consents to receive communications from you and submits it. Then, few seconds later, after submitting, the new customer receives a call from your AI voice agent. And your voice agent is able to pull the data from your CRM or database and say, hey, I see that you're interested in our residential moving services. Based on the information you provided, I just need to ask you a few follow-up questions. The agent qualifies the prospect, gathers necessary data points like rough inventory size or needed insurance coverage, and then books a call with your sales agent or supervisor for the next day. So this is how voice AI agent can play a huge role in speed to lead. When that prospect is at their peak interest in your services, they get the direct phone call and they get the answers and they get a booking ASAP. What we hear a lot from moving companies is that dispatchers and sales reps end up spending hours on the phone with new prospects answering general questions that if the prospect had search online, they could probably find out on their website. But time is money, and every hour spent talking to a window shopper who is just like asking general questions about scheduling or basic pricing is time not spent closing deals with qualified leads. So what if you set up a voice agent as your 24/7 customer support? Maybe a first-time shipper calls in the late at night and has a lot of questions about how damage claims work, or perhaps they want clarification on packing material cost. So you put your customer support line on your website, and anytime a customer has initial questions, they call in at any time of the day and night, and they can get those questions answered. So if they are serious, they can book an appointment with your voice agent, setting up a 24/7 voice agent to respond to those queries, connecting it to your CRM to pull data as needed, and then booking appointments is a huge time saver. That translates into more time for you, the owner or the estimator, to close deals with qualified leads. We've looked at 3 compliant use cases that involve inbound leads or leads who have given prior express consent. Outbound calling gets a little tricky because you need their prior written express consent. However, for clients and prospects that already on your database and you had a communication with them before, you can use AI voice agents for calling purposes that are directly related to your relationship with those clients. One prime example might be a simple appointment reminder. So you can schedule your voice agent to call them 24 hours before their scheduled moving truck arrival. Hey, this is a reminder that our crew is scheduled to arrive tomorrow at 8 a.m. If you need a reschedule, I can help you with that. So this saves you a lot of back and forth communication hassle. So consider a status update scenario. Something like you have a shipper on a cross-country move who wants to know the exact ETA of their belongings. So without a voice agent, your dispatcher might have to call the long haul driver and gets updates from them, and then call the client to reply with that information. So instead, you could just deploy your voice agent to handle this operational communication. Hey, call this driver and get the status of the update on the shipment for Ms. Johnson, and please update the client with this information. You're not only improving efficiency in your dispatch system, but you are saving yourself a valuable time and hustle. So since these are individuals you have been working already and you have relationship with them, and you have already gotten consent from all parties involved to communication using an AI dialer, this is completely compliant with TCPA. The key takeaway for moving company owners is that while cold calling moving leads with AI is illegal without documented consent, there are huge compliant benefits. You can use AI voice agents to capture and qualify inbound calls that would have otherwise gone to voicemail. You can achieve a lightning fast speed to lead follow-up for your website form submissions after obtaining express consent. You can provide a 24/7 support for your general questions, saving you valuable time. So automate communications with existing clients regarding scheduling, truck, ETAs, and claims updates. So it's important to note that AI space is ever-changing. A lot of these policies and regulations might change and evolve over time. So this is something we're keeping a pulse on, because it's important for us as a company who focused on AI voice agents for movers to make sure that all the products and solutions we're deploying are 100% compliant with the governing regulatory bodies. So everything I've shared in this video is relevant as of 2025. And if you have some ideas brewing about how you might be able to implement compliant voice AI agent for your moving business to solve problems like missed calls, messy dispatch, or slow follow-ups, just book a call with me using a link below. And I would love to walk you through what this could look like for your specific operation. And thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, just leave a comment below and subscribe for my channel. Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next time.